Hey, it's Dane here. Another message to the men out there. If you're a man and you're a true man, you have a difficult task. It's difficult for the men out there. It's not easy to be a man, an actual man, not a man that's out fucking partying around, lollygagging, not holding it down for their family, not being that provider, not being that support, not being that true fucking warrior, that modern day warrior. You have a big task at hand. And it's difficult. It's difficult to be that strong person. But if you're in that position of being a man, being a supporter, being that modern day warrior, you gotta hold it together. I've had friends that were fucking true men, solid ass motherfuckers, holding it down, operating not after drinking and partying, operating off of just a few nights, a few hours sleep, and going to work the next day, doing a 12-hour shift, holding it down, doing the best they can in life to support, to provide, to protect their entire family. And they folded, and they're no longer here with us. And it's understandable why some men just break and they fold under that pressure. Because if you're not actually that man, you're just still a boy growing up, or you don't have that responsibility. You just kind of float through life. You don't take that responsibility. You allow somebody else to provide for you. You don't understand. You don't understand what it's like to have that constant pressure, that daily pressure, that nightly pressure to look after yourself, to look after the finances, to look after your family, to provide, to be that foundation, those roots for your family. You don't understand what it's like. And if you do, you got to keep on keeping on, man. You got to keep on keeping on. Things will get better over time if you give it that time, that work, that effort, that energy, that blood, that sweat, those tears, the positive mental reinforcement for yourself, that growth. You got to keep pushing forward, and you got to stay strong. Because when your whole family depends on you, that's a lot of fucking pressure. And I understand it. I understand it fully. I get it. I get what everyone else is going through. Well, not everyone, but those true warriors out there, those true men that actually fucking hold it down. I get it. That constant daily pressure of providing and holding it down and making sure the household is secure and sound, and making sure everyone's functioning properly, and making sure everyone's needs are met before your needs are even met. And then you got to look after your own needs. And looking after your own needs is just as important, because when your own needs aren't met, your own mental health isn't where it's at, or isn't where it should be, everything else is going to fall apart. And that's a big weight to carry on your shoulders. But we're made that way, we're designed that way to carry that weight. We're built different. We are built different to endure, to persevere, to build, to grow, to support, to protect. All those things fall upon us. And just know that if you're going through stuff, you're supposed to go through it. It's going to make you stronger. And don't ever feel that you can't speak and you can't reach out and you can't seek for, a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance from fellow brothers. That's why it's important to have a strong community for yourself to, surround yourself with good people, good, strong other men that are going through the same stuff, or young boys that are growing and learning the roles of a true modern man. It's important to surround yourself with them so you have that circle, that support circle. Not in the bar drinking. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's silly. That's child's play. We don't do that as men. And if you do that as a man, you got some learning to do. You got some inner development to do. You got to change as a person. You got to evolve as a person. If you think that's where you're supposed to be, this is where I feel good, you're setting yourself back. You're setting yourself up for failure. And it'll catch up to you over time. It'll catch up. You might be 20. Oh, I can do it every weekend. It's no problem. The only reason why you can do it is because you've been doing it. You're used to it. You think that's healthy. You think that's normal. It's not getting you anywhere. It's not getting you anywhere. You might be able to do it, but then it's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up to your mental. It's going to catch up to your physical. It's going to slowly break you down. And it's a slow process. And then you might be 30 and still thinking you can do it. And then you might be 40 and thinking you can still do it. And you might be able to. But eventually, it's going to catch up to you, man. It's going to catch up. And you're going to fold and you're going to break. And you can't let your family down like that. You're the sole supporter. You're the foundation. You're the protector. You're the provider. You're the motherfucking man. You gotta look out for you. And this is where I believe a martial arts background in kickboxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, training, sharpening the body, sharpening the mind, putting yourself in those tough situations, putting yourself in those unpredictable situations against other men that are solid and they're grinders and they're killers, because that's going to shape, form, and mold you. And it's important. You sharpen steel with steel. You got to be out there grinding. You got to be out there putting in that work. I know it's tough. I know it's difficult. That's what you got to do to stay strong, to stay healthy, to have a good positive mind, have a good strong body to keep persevering through whatever fucking life throws at you. Anyway, this is for all the men out there, those warriors, those providers, those guys that are doing the damn thing for their family, that are holding it down, keeping it together. This one's for you.